Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to another session of our Arabic program. Learn and speak Arabic like the natives in 6 months. This is module 14, lesson 13, module 14. And in this module, we'll be looking at, we continue from where we stopped in module 13, which is all about Idoofa. So in this lesson, we're going to be looking at the Idoofa of Muthanna and Al-Jibla. How do we do the relation? What's going to be the relationship between a dual noun when it is attached to another noun in a مركب إضافي to form a مركب الإضافي المركب الإضافي. So we want to look at that. The first thing I'm going to be talking about right now is إضافة with مثنى. So let's recall that to form a مثنى means dual. We form a مثنى from its singular by adding two letters as suffixes, as a suffix. Alif and Nun. We add in that to any singular noun that you have. So for that reason, we say Baytun, singular house becomes Baytani. Baytani with the addition of Alif and Nun. So Talibun becomes Talibani. Kitabun becomes Kitabani. Masjidun Masjidani. Shibashibun Shibashibani. Is that right? So that is what we have right there. Now, so what is going to happen if we are to form Idoofa sentence with it? Idoofa phrase. Okay, what's going to happen if we are to form Idoofa phrase? Okay, this is what will happen. So basically, there's something we need to take note of, and that is what I'm going to explain right now. So if you want to do that, you have to remove the noon, which is this one of the two letters of the suffix. It has to be omitted. Why do we have to do that? Basically, the noon is more of a badal, is a representative of tanween in the singular form. For example, we say kitabun, and you want to say the boy's book, you say kitabul waladi. So in the singular form, you have to remove the tanween, okay, and let there be just one vowel, kitabul talibi, not kitabun talibi. So you remove the tanween. The same thing is happening here. We got to remove the noon because the noon is a representative of tanween. Is that taken? So that's one of the reasons why we're removing the noon before we carry out the mudaf, the idafa expression. Okay, so if that is taken, let's see some examples. Now we want to say the two houses of the man, the two houses of the man. So we're going to be going like Bayta Rajulin. We have Baytani plus Rajulin. So it becomes Bayta Rajulin. You remove the noon. This is very important. Take note of that. Bayta Rajulin. Okay. So that's what happened there. Now let's look at the two students of a school. Okay, the two students of a school. So we say طالبا مدرسة. طالبا مدرسة. Is that taken? So we got to remove the noon. We got to remove the noon. That's what's happened there. Now let's look at the third example. Your exercise book. Your two exercise books, or basically your two books. دفتراك. Remove the noon again. دفتراك. So the دفترا is mudaf and the ka is mudaf ilayhi in that manner. Now let's look at another example. So we have the two cars of the woman. سيارة المرأة. So we say سيارة المرأة. سيارة المرأة. So سيارة المرأة. So you're not gonna say سيارة المرأة. The alif but will be pronounced as though it's not there. But you got to elevate your accent. سيارة المدرسة. Is that okay? سيارة المدرسة. not سيارة المدرسة or سيارة المدرسة. سيارة المدرسة. No, you're gonna say سيارة المدرسة. You're gonna like increase your accent. Okay, سيارة المدرسة. Okay, so that is well, that's what is gonna happen in that case because we are adding it to al-ma'rifah. Okay, so we got to nullify the effect of the mad, but we got to increase our accent in order that the one who is listening to us, we know that there is an alif mad there. Okay, not just like رأيت سيارة المرأة, I saw the car of the woman when it is singular. رأيت سيارة المرأة, سيارة المرأة. Okay, that is a singular sayyara, but it's a mansub case. But in this case, this is dual, and it is having alif mat. But we have removed the tanween, the noon there. So how do we now show that it is actually a mat there? That is by increasing our accent. سيارة المدرسة is quite different to سيارة المدرسة. رأيت سيارة المدرسة. Sorry, say رأيت سيارة المرأة. That is for singular. But if I say سيارة المدرسة, سيارة المرأة, you would be able to differentiate between سيارة المرأة and سيارة المرأة. Is that right? So that shows you got to increase your accent in that manner to enable the person who is listening to you that you're talking about two cars of the women. Now that's that for dual. Now let's quickly run through the al-jamu. Remember that al-jamu is divided into two. The kind of jamu that we're talking about here is actually jamu al-mudhakkar salim, sound masculine plural. Jamu al-mudhakkar salim, jamu al-mudhakkar salim. Okay, so jamu al-mudhakkar salim, that is sound masculine plural. So we know that we formed that. Yeah, I think we've talked about that too. Please check the previous lesson to see this part here. We formed the Mudhakkar Salim by adding waw and noon to the corresponding singular form of it. So we say Muslimun and we say Muslimun. We have two types of types of plural. We have Jam'ul Mukassar or Jam'ul Taksir. Okay, al-Jam'u al-Mukassar or Jam'u al-Taksir, broken plural. And we have the Jam'u Salim. Okay, the sound plural. Now, for the broken plural, for the sound plural, this is the way we do it. Sound masculine plural, this is what we do it. So, you had to unknown. And then, basically, most nouns that are formed from their corresponding verb, these are the kind of nouns that, that are easily formed by, whose plural are easily formed by adding what unknown. So if you want to know how to form which one to go for, whether a masculine plural, sound masculine plural, or the broken plural, just look at the kind of word you form. In most cases, say by 90%, when you have a noun that is formed from it verb, mostly that is the way to form the plural will be from the sound plural. So, for example, teacher, mudarris, is taken from darrasa. So you say mudarrisun. Is that right? Muslim is taken from aslama. You say muslimun. Mu'min, mu'minun. Okay? Katib, katibun. Or kutab. Okay, so there are some of these can also be formed using a broken plural. However, 90% of time you'll be forming any word that is taken from the mushtaq. We call them mushtaqat, nouns that are taken from the verb. You usually have to form their plural, using a masculine plural. Salihun, salihun. Najihun, najihun. Is that right? So this is what happens. Sa'imun, sa'imu, sa'imun, sa'imun, sa'imun. Make sense? So this is what it is. Now we're talking about masculine plural, sound masculine plural. You form their plural by adding waw and nun. And I think I've explained, what kind of, how masculine plural form or how to choose that. How to choose a masculine plural for any particular noun you're using. Now, we're trying to form an Idoofa phrase with or Idoofa expression with this kind of plural. Just the same thing we did for dual, you did for plural. So you remove the noon. You remove the noon. So for example, we want to say the Muslims of Makkah. So you say Muslimu Makkata. Muslimu Makkata. Okay, you remove the noon. The same thing applies to dual. Now, why do we say Makkah? Makkah actually is an alam. Ismu alamin mamnu' min as-sarf. Is an ismu alam and is a deep thought. It doesn't take a kasra where it takes fatha where it's supposed to take a kasra. So it's called mamnu' min as-sarf or deep thought. And this is the trait of most feminine words. Most feminine words. This is that trait. So they call the mushriku Makkah. They are the letters of Makkah. Mushriku Makkah. Okay, so talking about any, Muslimuna, you remove the no becomes Muslimun. Is that right? So this is the way you form your Idoofa phrase with more dual and plural, masculine, plural, especially. Now I'm gonna leave this exercise to you. Okay, you're gonna translate these words. There are two cars. There are two cars. Okay, so you're gonna do that and you write it in the comment section. If you're just joining, if you're just watching, and if you're able to watch the lesson until this point, this program is situated, is established for whoever is willing to learn Arabic in 6 months. Okay, without stress. So you follow the lesson, go to the playlist and stream the playlist and follow and gradually until you complete the lesson. Okay, so and ensure to subscribe and click on the bell button so that you'll be notified when new lessons are posted. All right, so you do this and you submit to the comment section. It's very important. So for you to be corrected, there are two cards, are two shirts, kameez, is two shoes. There are two buckets or fetch or in a bucket is delwan. Okay, as you have an inch of the shirt is kameez. There are two pots. Pot is qidr. Okay, your two stoves or hot plate is mawqit. Okay, mawqit. Okay, take note of that. Now another exercise for you basically it's just an exercise by code assignment. So you try to translate the following as well. Number one, you say they are the righteous men of our time. They are the righteous men of our time. And in short to form it in an Idoofa phrase. So time is ahd, okay, or waqt. Righteous man salihun. Okay, righteous man is salihun. No, don't need to put rijali anymore. If you put in rijal, there's going to be another format of another format of sentence entirely. But salihun is enough to be translated as righteous man. Okay, so don't put a rijal or man separately. Just use that. Are they the disbelievers of Medina? Are they the disbeliever of Medina? And disbeliever is kafirun. Use the word kafirun that is provided here because we're trying to target formation of Idoofa phrase Markab Idoofi. The Muslim men of Nigeria. The Muslim men of Nigeria. Muslim men, okay, don't say rijal. Don't put rijal here. Use Muslimun. Muslimuna is enough to mean Muslim men. Okay. The Muslim women of Nigeria are beautiful. So Muslim women, there is no need to put nisa, muslimat. That's the plural of Muslim, muslima, muslimatun. I think we've learned this. So you have to revise the lesson to check through the plural lesson. The lesson is on plural. Okay, this is very important. So please ensure to attempt this lesson and you submit your assignment, the class up into the comment section for correction. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.